If the offensive line is to achieve its goal of winning the Joe Moore Award this year, in what ways will it have improved from last season?
Well, our number one goal is always to help Notre Dame win. So that's really where we start. We start by preparing every week, going out there to help Notre Dame win the football game. And if we do that, and we all do that, we focus on our technique, and we go out there with a mindset to get better and dominate our opponent and move them off the ball and protect Ian in the pass game. Um, the Joe Moore Award will take care of itself if we play with our our toughness and our effort and finish. We finish our blocks, those kind of things. That's not the forefront of our mind. The forefront of our mind is to help Notre Dame win. So that's where we stand with that.
Our next question is from John Finneran of the Associated Press. What have you seen this fall in practice that makes you believe this offense has the potential to be strong?
I think the just how much fun we're having together and how much energy we have. I mean, like going out to practice is honestly, in my opinion, never been more. I've never been more excited to practice, and maybe that's because I got some football taken away from me last year, and I think about it a little differently now. But going out there now is just I'm excited to see what our offense does every day, and I'm excited to see how different guys play and just how we mesh and focusing on getting better. It's just a blast. So when you have that kind of energy and you're executing, you start firing on all cylinders, and it's really hard to stop an offense like that. So I think that's the biggest thing is just going out there, having fun together, and playing to our standard.
Our next question is from Dennis Dodd with CBS Sports. Describe what it will be like for you to play a conference schedule this season.
I guess I'll let you know in 12 weeks.
Do you feel like the offensive line has a chip on its shoulder to have more success in short yardage situations this season?
Um, I don't know how I would describe it, but one thing we always say is we need to dominate the obvious situations. So whether it's 4th and 1 or it's 3rd and 30 and everyone in the stadium and on TV knows what you're doing, that's when you have to be your best. So we make it a point to focus on that and really hone into those situations and know that when the time comes and our numbers call, if it's short yardage, we got to move the ball. That's what we're going to have to do.
And lastly, our last question for you. What will it be like for you to play in Notre Dame Stadium this season with a reduced fan capacity?
I am so excited to play in Notre Dame Stadium this year. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I mean, there was a time this year when we didn't even know we were playing football. And after last year, and like my last snap last year being in Notre Dame Stadium versus Virginia Tech, and all the questions this year about am I going to play, I was like, man, was that my last college snap ever? I mean, I don't care. I don't care if there's no one in the fan. And it's like a scrimmage. The fact that we get to play football is such a blessing this year, and anyone who's upset that the fans is different, I can't. I don't know where they're coming from. It's so exciting that we get to play football this year. That's all that matters to me, and I think that's all that matters to my teammates. And we're just gonna go make the most of it, especially the guys whose last year it is.